for everyone. And I say that respectfully, it's not, and that's okay. Today is currently March 22nd, 2025. I truly preach time to the genuine ones with no malicious intentions, and I say that respectfully. I truly hope all is well in your end, and I truly hope that you continue to find peace within, regardless to who gave up on you or overlooked you during your journey. You matter and you are worthy. Healing trauma and pain is not a race or an overnight process, and I say that respectfully. They would never understand your conditions when it came to your mental health. You wasn't trying to lose sight of day when it came to actually meaning what you say. That you didn't have to play with sport in a toxic way. You wasn't energy harvest and try to destiny swipe with folks. You understood that you was misunderstood because you knew how to better yourself. Even days when you couldn't see. You got caught up in certain folks' conversation that was truly pointless on the one sided. They try to paint you out to be something you truly wasn't. But check you out the day when it came to confidence. You overcame so many obstacles when you least expected. Had to heal certain childhood trauma. You didn't neglect yourself when it came to being an adult. Hold on one second. They would never understand how you recognize yourself the day when you look in the mirror, not becoming your worst enemy another day. Hold on one second. Love is real. Love is one of a kind. That unconditional love allows you to understand time, allow you to find balance when it came to common sense, truly going within. God closed certain doors in your life. They would never understand your vision when it comes to your reality. That's your passion living your reality today. How they disrespected you, took your kindness to weakness. They try to shortchange you when it came to hold on one second, not showing up for you. They said they loved you, but it was one sided. You showed folks love whole day long when it came to respect, but they couldn't even value your time today and be genuine. But that energy is different because you're past and living your reality today. You're not hurting yourself with words of folks that can't show up for you, that don't respect you. You understood unconditional love when it came to time and change, when God brought balance into your life to believe in your faith. Regardless of who gave up on you, overlooked you that day, they know how to protect you. You still chose you not to overlook you. They said that you was an incompetent person. You was too aggressive or whatever the case may be. But it was a false narrative because they misunderstood you. They didn't get to know you, to actually see who they was talking to or let them about. They rather listen to he say, she say, but hold on one second. Those conversations was truly pointless when you understood and realized that everybody wasn't supposed to be part of your journey. That energy is different. Always be yourself. And I say that respectfully. Don't ever feel wrong for expressing yourself to the wrong person. Because when the right people walk into you like they actually respect you and they not overlooking you, they ain't gonna try to paint you out to be the villain in their story. And especially when you got good intentions and you knew how to respect them, even days when you couldn't see. Always be your authentic self. You know, when the right people walk into your life, they're not going to trauma bond you to get to know you. They're not going to manipulate you to get to know you. They're not going to play with story in a toxic way to get to know you. They're not going to try to kick you down, let them look at you like competition. And I say that respectfully. When you're past living your reality today, they will never understand who they're talking to when you stand before yourself today, the confident person that you allowed us to become. Maturity looks good on you today. And I say that respectfully. Even when you get lost in your words, you got a speech problem, you got a disability problem. Don't give up on yourself because the right people will pour into your cup and it's going to be an even exchange. You ain't got to endure pain another day because you especially what you overcame. I'm Nia's your love and spot. Love is real, love is one of a kind with the right one truly for you. Damn, I guess I'm guilty at the end of the day because I truly did caught feelings. Moving me, got me moving emotionally, available at the end of the day. I'm very so much thankful for the emotion that I actually feel because God allowed me to see a blessing that was truly in disguise, a miracle that walked into my life, and I knew how to value a time and day. That energy is different. You know, when you actually start feeling for somebody and you ain't have to play with spoken and attacks, get their time and day, kill them feelings was truly guilty. Hold on one second. When the love of your life brings you balance, when it came to common sense, someone truly treating you right, not to mislead you with pain. It was an even exchange. Two people occupying each other's time and day, actually meeting each other halfway. I ain't have to have ill intentions to come out my comfort zone to get to know you. I actually meant what I said. I was keeping it 100 with you that day. It went from 1 year to 2 years to 30 years. And hold on one second. True love wasn't complicated. When you're passionate living your reality today, that energy is different. You understood why God closed certain doors in your life, not for you to reject yourself. And hold on one second. You know, when you look back at your past, they said that you was doing too much, showing respect, loving them properly, being loyal to them. They wasn't ready for someone to be real. They still wanted to have their cake and eat it too when it came to these streets. But that don't live in your reality today because the love of your life brought you balance when it came to common sense. Y'all both treating each other right, not to take each other's kindness or weakness. Y'all ain't have to wear a mask. Words actually meant sense that day. Someone truly showed you what valuing your time and day looked like up close in person. Truly got you feeling it. Hold on one second. I got butterflies on the inside. You got me blushing on the outside. How you can balance my smile at the end of the day. Not to treat me wrong, let alone discourage me, but to protect my heart. The energy is different. When someone truly brings peace into your life, it went from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and just because once the energy is different. How when the love of your life walks into your life, how common sense actually makes sense that day. Every day during your journey, and God is truly leading you to when you least expect it. God sent the right person in your life when you least expect it. Your prayers wasn't rejected. God truly heard you. God wanted you to understand it. Hold on one second. You gotta let go of what you've been through. I'm truly proud of you. You allowed yourself to look in the mirror that you are worthy, not to get discouraged or lost in someone's words, to paint you out to be the fool of their story. The energy is different when you're past and living your reality today. How when the love of your life is truly praying for you, not to go against you. The love of your life ain't trying to have their cake and eat it too because they only see you. Because they willing and capable of investing their time and day to get to know you for who you truly are. The energy is different when someone truly walks into your life not to discourage you. And how when you truly have feelings, someone don't kick you down or discourage you. They actually see you not to overlook you. They actually value your time and day. Hold on one second. I'm very so much thankful that God placed me in your life. I ain't trying to cause chaos and confusion, disturb your peace. Even when I get lost in my words, the energy is different. They say fairy tales don't exist, but that's a lie. Because someone could truly walk into your life to value your time. Don't ever feel wrong for expressing yourself to the wrong person. When you operate out of love, not lust, and your passion living your reality today, that energy is different. Certain folks would never understand growth when it came to even exchange, when you understood your boundaries today. They would try to blackmail you, humiliate you, paint you out to be the villain of their story, but hold on a second. Look what you overcame. You overcame spell work, lust, and hold on one second. That's what someone was projecting on you when they couldn't even actually get to know you. All they wanted to do is play mind manipulation games and talk about you like a bad habit. But God saw what they was doing behind closed doors. That's why God rejected that door for all the right reasons. When it comes to this introduction today, allowing yourself to love yourself in the most healthiest way, not to dim your life, because you wasn't trying to catch a case, let alone have heart conditions. That energy is different. Someone got you mentally unstable that don't live in your reality today because the love of your life walk into your life to protect your heart, to treat you right. Always be yourself, and I say that respectfully. Never feel wrong for expressing yourself to the wrong person because someone could truly walk into your life to hear you, to see you, not to overlook you. Actually value your time and day, not to run game. It was an even exchange. Y'all both didn't have to play with Spoke and attack to get each other's time and day. You didn't have to play with voodoo, magic, witchcraft in a toxic way, let alone energy harvest or play with love spells or whatever the case may be. You put a name in your book because everybody's story ain't the same. What you overcame that day. You didn't have to energy harvest off anybody's energy. And you didn't have to destiny swipe with nobody. We all don't operate the same. And I say that respectfully. Because you could have somebody from your past that be so envy of you. They don't want you to elevate. They try to stop your flow when it come to your love language. And hold on one second. Someone could truly possibly love you the right way. Because they missed out. They cast spells. They had ill intentions not to see you smile. But God said, hold on one second. I ain't gonna let you frown another day. When you're past and living your reality, the love of your life is able to maintain that smile and show you what healthy love looks like up close in person when it comes to a relationship. When God is truly guiding you, you don't worship the devil. That energy is different. Always be yourself. And I say that respectfully. My content is not for everyone. It's not. And I am the original owner of Naya Genuine Love Respect content. You can shadow ban me all day long. One thing I ain't gotta do is lie on my neighbor at the end of the day. Just leave me alone. I'm not bothering you. I'm not disturbing your peace. I'm in my own lane. You watching me. You understood growth. Hold on one second. You forgot to even exchange and choose yourself to go with and understand your own mental health. I understood elevation to stay in my lane. That's why God is leading my faith at the end of the day. Something that you couldn't relate to. So you had to disrespect me, blackmail me. But I continue to elevate every single day, even when you do still work at me. Never give up on yourself and never allow someone to make you feel like you're supposed to live in fear. And I say that respectfully. I would never hurt myself good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. Even when these folks behind closed doors wearing a mask saying they're gonna strip everything away from me. Pay me out to be the villain in their story. Had to dig up my past. Hold on one second. I still understand my existence. That my past only my reality. Because I understood maturity, something that you couldn't relate to was self-love. You rather self-destruct when it comes to one-sided drama that I wasn't even part of. Always be yourself. I'm truly far from a hater. When you understood elevation, you want everybody around you to grow. I don't look at you like competition, but you paying me out to be the villain in your story. but God works in mysterious ways, and I don't worship the devil. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. When God reveals certain folks' hands, what the enemy looks like up close in person, because they don't want you to elevate faster than them when you was never part of their race, don't give up on yourself. And I say that respectfully. Always be yourself. And I say that respectfully. It don't matter how much money someone has, if they're an independent artist or not, at the end of the day. If they're an actress, actor, who gives a fuck? Continue to elevate. And I say that respectfully. How these folks in certain status at the end of the day, they don't want to see you elevate. Got these terrorist spiritualist people at the end of the day playing with spell work to shadow ban you, playing with spell work to psych your conscience when they come to your free will, got a whole community go open against you because hold on 1 second, you believe in your faith. They thought you're supposed to be bent out of shape. But growth looks good on you when it comes to confidence. You ain't stopped one thing that God told you to do. Show up for you. Because God been by your side this whole entire time. Not one lie told. Never feel wrong for expressing yourself. I do not live in fear. They would try to blackmail you, say that you need a straight body jacket with a doctor's note attached to it, with an injection that hold on 1 second, God's rebuking it. That energy is different. I don't worship the devil. Trying to get you locked up, paying you out to be a criminal, but that was never the case because they plotted on you the whole entire time with spell work, sending all different frequencies and psych you out your conscience when it came to your mental health. They're saying that hold on 1 second, you the villain of their story. See, I told you this person was crazy. See, I told you this person was playing with witchcraft or whatever the case may be, but never not one time. Because God didn't lie. When God revealed the enemy, when you least expect it. How these folks is behind closed doors, tapping people's phones, tapping people's devices, invading people's privacy. Ain't nobody gonna believe the Henderson person because I got money at the end of the day. That's what you said that day. All because of the fact that hold on 1 second, you saw someone with potential. They actually was able to recognize they didn't have the issue. Only because you was mad at someone who knew how to elevate body self and they ain't need no validation from nobody else. The energy is different. You to understand growth when it comes to your mental health. So you try to shortchange somebody so some certain people look at them at the end of the day like something was wrong with them when they wasn't trying to catch a case. Never feel wrong for expressing yourself when an innocent person is far from being mad because elevation and confidence looks good on them today. The energy is different. Regardless if you see certain folks rooting for this innocent person, there's somebody behind closed doors that's actually, keep going, I see you! Oh, they're trying to go for me. Now, respectfully, always be yourself. When you really fall from a copycat, certain folks will try to take your personality, try to project it on themselves, and then sit there and get a whole group of people to go up against you and say, hold on 1 second, you copycatting me and you ain't got nobody to back you up but God. But when God reveals certain folks' hands at the end of the day, everybody starts to look like, hold on 1 second, you mean to tell me it took a whole group of you to go against one person that was truly elevating their own lane and y'all try to have them shadow ban? Oh, what's wrong with your train of goddamn thought? Oh, I hope you found peace in your own lane, neighbor. Nah, respectfully, always be yourself. Always be yourself. Never feel wrong for expressing yourself. And I say that respectfully. When individuals look at you like competition, don't dim your light for them and don't give up. They gonna try to throw spell work at you. They gonna go to this practitioner, go to that tarot reader, go to that spiritualist person, whatever the case may be, to try to stop your growth. But when you believe in God, can't nobody stop you. And I say that respectfully. I don't worship the devil. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. I don't care if you disrespect me all day long. I understood where I came from and what I overcame. That energy is different. We all not thirsty just like the same. You know how our digestive system is set up or whatever the case may be. Even if I don't make sense to you at the end of the day, I ain't have to dig in your past to throw it in your face. That energy is different. We all don't operate the same. It's what you overcame. That energy is different. Because when the right people walk into your life, they pour into your cup, not to cut you short. Because they understood where they came from. When it came to that testimony, like, hold on 1 second. I heard folks that wasn't, I have folks that wasn't cheering for me. They act like they was there for me. They try to kick me down when I was trying to balance myself, to understand my reality. But I understood that everybody was supposed to be part of my journey, and that's okay. That energy is different. When a real individual ain't got to play with spell work in a toxic way to kick their neighbor down, elevation looks different. Hold on 1 second. I ain't have to destiny swipe with you, neighbor. I ain't got an energy harvest off your energy. We can elevate together. The energy is different. When real ones actually come together, we don't look at each other like competition. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. Always be yourself. Even when you feel like you're alone, keep going. It don't matter what it is in life. Even when individuals be behind closed doors and they feel like they got power and they want you homeless and they want you in a psych board because they have controlling issues and all you're doing is in your own lane and they even go to your own family to have your family go against you They even have certain people in the community going against you, people in different area codes trying to go up against you to line you up. It's like you got your conscience when it comes to your free will, or because they got bad habits and they ain't got the confidence to be their authentic self. They mad that you know how to be authentic, original, something that they couldn't relate to, but showing up and actually meaning what they say, that they was actually healed that day. Always be yourself. Don't allow someone to dim your light. You know what you overcame. They don't understand how you maintain a smile through the storm that you went through. But God was by your side this whole entire time, not one lie told. Even when you try to pick up the phone and the receiver was a dead issue, it wasn't the same energy. It was one sided when it came to common sense that hold on 1 second. I had to choose me. I couldn't overlook me. I had to understand my journey, that everybody wasn't supposed to be part of my journey, and that's okay. And not one lie that you told. Do not give up on yourself. If you have a dream, it doesn't matter what it is. Fixing cars, building a car from scratch, becoming a doctor, becoming a lawyer, it does not matter. Even an entrepreneur, whatever you decide to do not give up on yourself. And even if you feel like you don't have the proper support team around you, keep going. Do not give up on yourself. Do not. And don't ever feel like you're wrong for expressing yourself to the wrong person. And I say that respectfully. Don't ever allow someone to make you feel like you have to live in fear because they feel like they got the upper hand. Because when God steps in, that energy is different. Certain folks' mental state would be like, hold on 1 second. I understand that you was going the opposite direction. I ain't like you in the beginning. I manipulated you to paint you out to be somebody you truly wasn't. I lied on your name because of the fact that, hold on 1 second, you truly have potential. These type of folks be having this type of mindsets. Because when it comes to people having maturity, they ain't going against you. They actually understand that being an adult at the end of the day, not acting their shoe size, they acting their body weight. The energy is different when you understand the spiritual world. Do not give up on yourself. That unhealthy relationship, it didn't work out. Maybe you probably was the one that was unhealthy being in a relationship. Or let alone you became unhealthy because someone cheated on you. Someone manipulated you. They wanted to have their cake and eat it too. And you spoke up for yourself. And then they try to paint you out to be the villain in their story. Or they did certain things and made it seem like it was you was too a competent see, certain words is not my vocabulary, a competent person, because you spoke up for yourself and you wasn't being disrespectful in no shape or form, and someone didn't know how to love you, but they wanted to get to know you, and then when time progressed they feel like, hold on 1 second, I don't want to operate how I was moving in the beginning with you, because hold on 1 second, your time has expired, but I can't let you go. This type of stuff happens. How you can be loyal to somebody, how you can respect somebody, how you can show somebody like, listen, I'm working on me, but I still want to be in a relationship with you. I'm working on me to get me better so I can be better for you. If you're willing to be around me at the end of the day, that's cool. But when God says time has expired, God says you gotta part ways because this person ain't got good intentions towards you. They trying to suck you at your conscience when it comes to your free will. They got a third party conversation at the end of the day, and they don't have good intentions towards you either. They thought that they was doing you a favor, but you understood that receiver. When God showed you that you was the blessing to choose yourself, and you wasn't the mistake when they overlooked you, when it came to real love. Always be yourself. Never feel wrong expressing yourself to the wrong person. And especially when it comes to the love department as well. Because just because something didn't work out in your past, your future got something better in store. And especially when you don't worship the devil. That energy is different. You're not out here energy harvesting. You're not out here playing with spoken in a toxic way. And you're not out here destiny swiping with nobody. Because God installed the light within you, that greatness, that self-love, not the self-destruct. You understand what you overcame and understand, hold on 1 second, the benefits you gained from it. Balancing yourself out, maintaining that mental health, that hold on 1 second, I am worthy of loving myself. I found peace in a situation that, hold on 1 second, I least expected. I almost lost me. You could talk about me like a bad habit, but hold on 1 second, look what I overcame. I wasn't doing it for likes and because I don't cloud chase. How you try to discourage you, throw my past in my face, but I understood my growth when it came to my boundaries. That hold on 1 second, you can't relate to me today, and that's okay. And that's the thing about people. When you was in their life, And even when you was in their life, they would still try to paint you out to be somebody that you truly wasn't. But when they recognize who you are, the man and woman that you are today, the maturity version, that hold on 1 second, all the he say and she say, the math ain't adding up. What you mean? You talking about this person right here? Because whatever they got going on, your ass is delusional as hell. You need to go fix your goddamn life or something. No, forever. What's wrong with you? Someone is elevating, being mature, hacking their age, not their shoe size. The energy is different. They not out here disrespecting you right to left. You got so much to say about somebody with so much animosity and pain. It shows a lot about your character traits. It don't matter if you got a kid or not. And I say disrespect, I don't mean no disrespect in no shape or form. But this type of behavior when it comes to growth, how folks can't let you go at the end of the day because you was truly good to them. And they try to dim your light because people truly see you. Hold on 1 second. You was truly keeping it real. You was genuine and loyal. The energy is different. You know, when you walk into certain individuals' lives, they would never want to talk about the good. They would never want to talk about the good. They create the bad. And some people do. They create the bad. And when they create the bad, they make the innocent person who's truly doing the work, the footwork. You know, actions speak louder than words when you truly heal. They make the good person look bad. But you can't make a good person look bad when God is shining a light on the good person. And I say that respectfully, regardless of what they've been through and they overcame. And I say that respectfully. We all don't operate the same. We don't. Some people could talk about it all day long. I'm healing, baby. I'm healing. I'm healing. I'm healing. Yeah, I'm healing. But still got all these toxic traits. You don't want someone to elevate faster than you. You look at them like competition. So what's really your issue? You sitting and copycatting somebody, but hold on 1 second. You're not putting respect on a person that is the original. That's the train of thought for me. Then you try to take on someone else's personality that's truly not you, because this type of stuff do happen. Like, and then you saying that someone is weird, slow, and retarded. Oh, you need a straight body jacket on the way to the goddamn doctor. No, for real, for real. They need to start reevaluating certain folks differently nowadays. And I say that respectfully. It's a train of thought for me. How an innocent person gets disrespected out loud, all because they understood change and growth, the better they help when it came to hold on 1 second. Common sense. I said I chose me not to overlook me. I said I chose me not to dim my light because you didn't believe in me. God told me I had to walk away, so God had to close that door for all the right reasons and took the key. I understood I didn't have any validation from anybody to be my authentic self when I had to relate to me. I stood in situations as longer than when I was supposed to, all because of the fact that, hold on 1 second, I did have a heart. And I, hold on 1 second, one thing about me, I never switched up because I still have that beautiful heart. That's why they call me Naya, genuine love, respect. That energy is different. It's okay if you don't respect me, but I choose me not to overlook me. I came in certain people's lives at the end of the day, and they became my enemy. But I didn't choose my enemy. My enemy chose me. All because of the fact that I ain't have to be somebody I truly wasn't. I was my authentic self. Something that they couldn't relate to was being they self. And be mindful and wise when you said that you made somebody. And I say that respectfully. Be mindful and wise when you say that you made somebody. Because you didn't put the effort in the way God showed up for this person. You rather kick them down and disrespect them and say, I made them. No, you didn't. You didn't have no fair share in it. None. And a lot of people begin a little bit besides themselves when they say that word. Oh, I made you. God gave me life. The energy is different. Because when the wound is ready, God said, you're gonna go right there. You're gonna go right there. That wound is gonna be good just for you. I ain't gonna reject you. I'm gonna protect you. Certain folks gonna paint you out to be slow, stupid, and retarded, but hold on 1 second. I ain't gonna reject you. The energy is different. They would never understand how you stand before yourself today, overcoming so many obstacles when it came to spell work in a toxic way. You wasn't going back and forth with the spell work with these folks, but hold on 1 second. They ain't gonna understand this comeback. The energy is different. Self-love looks good on you. They try to strip everything away from you. Being homeless, hold on 1 second, dealing with depression, anxiety, PTSD. They try to paint you out to be the villain in their story. God was still favoring you. Look what you overcame, standing before yourself today. It wasn't easy, but you still chose you. Always be yourself. You know, when you have potential and you don't think that you're better than nobody, because even when you're homeless, or even when you was dealing with certain things in the last chapter of your life, or the chapter before that, and dealing with being homeless, you still had a heart. And not a lot of people have a heart. You still helped your neighbor, even when they manipulated you, even when they try to abuse you, verbally, physically, emotionally. You still respected your neighbor. You still did. You showed up. Even when they try to run your pockets, but they won't tell everybody how they was operating. They looked at you like competition. They didn't want you to have anything. They didn't like the fact that you knew how to elevate and think for yourself, how you make things happen to make so. Hold on one second. You got yourself to hold yourself accountable. You know, holding your back, like, hold on one second. My back is against the wall right now, but I ain't going to fall because God is leading me. They didn't understand that. Hold on one second. You doing this all by yourself, never not one time. That was God leading me. The energy is different. You wasn't asking for no handouts. The energy is different. A little $20, what's that to compare to what I did for you? It's a train of thought for me how people be just trying to disrespect you. You can never buy a friendship. You can never buy love. You can never. Because respect goes a long way. And it's sad that you overflow with so many people cups with being loyal to them, and they couldn't even meet you halfway because they couldn't wait to disrespect you and say, hold on one second. I dismissed this person out of my life. And that was never the case. You lying ass piece of shit. And I said what I said. Because you're watching me right now. And I truly hope that you continue to find peace within. You really mentally disturbed and you say, I'm disturbed. Why? Because I chose me. This type of mindset that individuals will have. It don't matter if it's family or not, a stranger in the street. How folks be like, I need you. I don't need you. I chose me. If I could choose me, I can overcome any obstacles. I have my days just like you do. But I never not one time discouraged you. It was days you was relapsing whole real bad. But I ain't have to look at you like competition at the end of the day to laugh at your pain. I actually picked your dumb ass up. It's a train of thought for me. But they would never want to speak about that because they want to paint you out to be the villain in their story. So they can have something to say. But when folks start to realize that, hold on one second, you mean to tell me that we went up against an innocent person, how someone did me? You foul. Ain't nobody perfect. I was in those same shoes one day when I was there to be a friend to somebody. And the whole entire time, they couldn't even meet me halfway. They act like they were so invested in my time and day. Thinking I feel safe expressing to somebody. Hold on one second. They was talking about everybody in their business. This type of stuff does happen. My content is not for everyone, and that's okay. Never feel wrong for expressing yourself to the wrong person. And it's so sad and disturbing to see that people will watch you from fake pages and have so much animosity and hate. If I'm gonna watch you from a fake page, I'm gonna announce myself, and I don't care. Hey, how you doing? It's me. But for what? For what? I show love up close in person and behind closed doors, and I say that respectfully. I don't gotta hide my hands, let alone I ain't gotta wear a mask. I'm far from a hater. The energy is different. When I said what's up, neighbor, hold on one second. I ain't look at you like competition. I was introducing myself. Hold on one second. You saw me as a threat. You tried to antagonize me to get out of character. You took a whole community to go up against me, playing with spoke in a toxic way. You wanted me to be bent out of shape. You didn't want me to understand my own existence when I understand my reality today. Look what I overcame. Certain folks would never be able to walk a day in my shoes, especially what you've done that day. Gang stalking is real. People that tapping into your devices. It tells a lot about their character traits. And you call yourself an adult, a boss. Hold on one second. A bad bitch. Hold on one second. You that dude. You the real one. But you really like a fool and a lame and a weirdo, invading someone's privacy without their acknowledgement. Then you laughing at their pain. Hold on one second. Then you sitting there saying what you did to somebody, that you dibbled and dabbled with a weed or they drink or they food. Ain't nobody gonna believe the innocent person. Then you sitting there saying, hold on one second, why you keep talking about the same thing because someone is going through it right now. What I just overcame. And one thing I ain't gotta do is lie on nobody. You sent this practitioner, that spiritualist person, that tarot reader to go up against me to play with Spoiler in a toxic way. Yeah, y'all got me shadow banned, all right. Taking my flow. Hold on one second. When it comes to my me being original, using it as your own profession and heading to the bank. Hold on one second. And you thought I was supposed to get physical. You thought I was going to crash out. No, because when God installed that light within me, creativity is different and beautiful and unique. Something that you can relate to is being yourself, authentic. I'm far from a copycat, far from a hater. Something that you can relate to. All you was doing was projecting pain, playing mind games, like the child mindset that you are today. It don't matter how much money you got in the bank. It don't matter what type of land you got at the end of the day. When your brain cells truly ain't working properly, because how could you do that to an innocent person? Saying at the end of the day that hold on one second, you deserve it. Why? Why? Why does somebody deserve their devices to be hacked? Why does someone deserves for their space to be invaded where they rest their head at? You sent this crackhead or whatever the case may be, this stripper chick or whatever the case may be, whatever she's supposed to be or he is, or this person that was looking for a couple of dollars to sex about their conscience when it came to their mental health and play along like, hold on one second. We got this person exactly what we want them. We could paint them out to be crazy. Ain't nobody gonna believe them. This type of stuff happens every single day. It does. I don't live in fear. You said that you was gonna strip everything away from you. You was gonna steal everything from me. You hacked my devices, my privacy. I'm on the phone. I can't even have conversations. I ain't pick up the phone God knows how long. So that means any conversation that I had, that means you've been invading my privacy, my personal business. So that means you know everything about me. You'd be so surprised who these folks is at the end of the day when it comes to these artists, these spiritualists or actors, wannabes, talking about they real at the end of the day. These terror readers, these spiritualist people, these practitioners going up against me. All I was doing was in my own lane, minding my business, took a whole community to go up against me in all different area codes. Got people off course overseas looking at my body parts. Are you serious? Selling me to the blacks, the black. I can't even get my words together because it's disgusting. It's disgusting. And you call yourself a woman and a man, a real one at that, invading the space of an innocent child. That's God's baby at the end of the day. Talking about where your God at now. Some people lose themselves in situations like this. Some people put themselves in a mental state of becoming their own worst enemy. Because when they speak up, nobody hears them. When they speak up, people laugh at them. When they speak up, you're crazy, you're delusional. Why would somebody want to lace your food? Why would somebody want to do that to you? Why are you? They say that you were nobody, but you was somebody. Because God gave you a name when they try to label you a number. You didn't have excuses why you chose yourself to better yourself when it came to your mental health. You know how many people get strung out on drugs at the end of the day because of this type of mental state? Because of people like you? I ain't scared of you. And I told you at the end of the day, God is showing me and guiding me, my enemy. I told you fools who I was. And I know who you was. I told you that. I said it loud. I said, I know who you are. But you thought I was playing. God revealed your hand. Your mask fell off. I don't care who don't believe me. You could send people to my crib right now. At the end of the day, I ain't pleading the fifth. I walk these streets alone. I'm damn sure ain't pleading the fifth. because I'm not scared of nobody. I shed a tear and two, but that was only God showing me the strength that God endowed within me. I've been through worse, and I tell you that respectfully. Only if you actually knew me. Regardless what he say, she say, gotta say about me when it comes to my past. They truly don't know me when it comes to my reality. You're watching me right now. Never let somebody make you feel like you gotta give up on your dreams. Never make somebody make you feel like you have to live in fear. And I say that respectfully. It don't matter who it is. You don't have to know somebody. You can have a conversation with somebody one time. Oh, and you said I was stalking you. But because you got controlling issues, right? You was able to move certain things around so it could look like, hold on one second, I can blackmail you and nobody's going to believe you. You having a whole conversation with me, but I'm crazy. Say less. Yo, always protect your energy. Always protect your energy. God saw everything. And I don't worship the devil good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. They said they sent their biggest hitters towards me. That's what I was told. That had common sense. 'Cause they didn't know how to love themselves, so they didn't have a heart. They were soulless. They had to do certain things for likes and views that on cloud chasing. And that's what they do. They discourage innocent people because they have potential. And I was a threat because I knew how to be my authentic self. And I ain't have nobody by my side when it came to my creativity. It was all me. And I'm far from a copycat. I don't know who's watching me right now, but you are so brave. They almost took everything away from you. And you still being patient when it comes to your mental health because you still have your days. And it's not easy. And especially when these folks try to strip your kids away from you or they try to make you feel like you're not able to be able to prosper and live. So they want to mess with your pockets. So you won't be able to provide for your household. Or they try to take your household from you and paint you out to be a unfit parent. Everybody's story ain't the same. But you sure enough is still being patient with time and day. Don't give up on yourself when it comes to your process. And I say this respectfully. Your baby will be home with you soon. Because God works in mysterious ways. And I say that respectfully. Don't give up on your faith. You almost gave up on yourself. You did. You almost allowed the enemy to corrupt your mindset. You almost went into the mindset of becoming your worst enemy. You feel like you didn't have nothing to live for because your child was taken away from you. But it's a point of view that they would never understand your elevation, what God installed within you when it came to your faith. Continue to be patient with your process. I'm not going to use the word brave for you because when you hear the word brave, it's like, dang, how can they do me like this when it comes to my own pain that I'm enduring today? They stripped you away from your own parents. They psyched them out their own conscience. And you had to see that. And you wasn't doing it for likes and views or clout chasing. I ask you respectfully, do not use my content for your personal use. Whoever's watching me, moving forward, ever again. No, for real, for real. Do not use my content as your personal use because what you're doing is having me shadow ban playing with Spoiler on my channel or whatever case it be. Oh, nobody's going to believe you. Like I said, I'm not going to use the word brave because they took your family away from you. Had you feeling alone that you couldn't even call on nobody. Everybody that you overflow cups with at the end of the day, they shortchanged you. Hold on 1 second. You was the only one with common sense. You had to find love to balance your mental health. You almost got lost in your own words when they gave up on you. Who's there for me? They didn't want me to be happy, so they had to take the things that I actually love. Everybody walk of life ain't the same. My content is not for everyone. I don't wish bad on anybody, good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. And I say that respectfully. When an innocent person doesn't have to go tick for tack with somebody with spell work, or when an innocent person doesn't have to destiny swipe for anybody because God installed a light within you when it comes to creativity, thinking for yourself, loving yourself. Hold on 1 second. That unconditional love, they would never understand how you value your time and day. You ain't have to energy harvest off anybody's energy when it came to your pain, good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. Look what you overcame. Do not give up on yourself. Everybody's walk of life is different. And no, you're not crazy, slow, or retarded. And you're not stupid and you're not weird. You can't express yourself for certain individuals because they don't understand where you're coming from when it comes to the spiritual world. But trust and believe when the right people walk into your life, they actually hear you, not the trauma bond you, or they don't disrespect you. Hold on 1 second. They ain't got to sit there and play you close and act like they was truly investing your time and day. Just to throw it in your face, to blackmail you. That energy is different. Because when the right people walk into your life, they don't look at you like competition. They're far from haters. They see you and they hear you and they respect you. My content is not for everyone. It's not. I would never hurt myself, good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. And I say that respectfully. I would never. I don't care what anybody got to say about me at the end of the day. I would never hurt myself. I would never. I know what I've been through. I know what I overcame. There's certain things I can't say. Because folks want to use my stuff as a personal use, and I ain't got time for it today. Now, respectfully, always be yourself. Never feel wrong because God indoor creativity within you and you express yourself differently from they say what's normal. You are normal. You are. You just overlook normal. And that's okay. I'd rather stand out than want to fit in. That energy is different. And you're not the type of individual to play with spell work in a toxic way. You're not the type of individual to destiny swipe with anybody or energy harvest off anybody's energy because you have your own potential. You have your own lane when it comes to creativity. You have your own lane when it comes to self love and not self destructing another day. Look what you just truly overcame. Individuals gave up on you, they overlooked you, they disrespected you, they took your kindness for weakness. It's a difference from being an adult and being a child. And I say that respectfully when it comes to maturity. So never allow someone to confuse what you got going on today when your past don't live in your reality today. That energy is different. Even when they try to blackmail you, always be yourself. Always be yourself. Never limit yourself when your dreams can truly come true. You choosing you. And you ain't got malicious intentions when it comes to your creativity. or you're just trying to find creativity within, and you just feel like some days you feel stuck and you want to be authentic. You don't want to be a copycat. You want to be yourself. Don't give up on you. And healing trauma and pain is not a race or an overnight process. And I say that respectfully. When you don't think that you're better than anybody, you just understood where you came from, what you overcame. Always be yourself. Self love actually looks good on you today. It's not easy. It's not. But you chose you to understand your light. That's indoor within you. Confidence is looking good on you today. I gotta go. Always be yourself. Always be yourself. And don't give up on yourself when it comes to your journey. You know, enemies, they come in all different shapes and sizes. And you ain't trying to manipulate the time when it comes to your reality, being your authentic self. You got folks coming at you different directions, but hold on one second. They would never understand how they can kick you down and discourage you. You continue to elevate. They would never understand how you can dismiss your feelings when it comes to loving yourself. When you came to balance, understand and recognize yourself. And hold on one second, you was worthy of choosing yourself. Art is beautiful. And never feel like when it comes to your creativity, that you back in your corner, you ain't nobody. They said you were lame. Hold on one second. You might want to have a seat or two. Because ain't nobody going to actually hear you. Creativity, when it comes to art, expressing yourself, don't ever allow anybody with money or no money tell you your creativity is corny. Because the people that are for you are going to recognize your craft. They're going to recognize the art because you are the artist. It doesn't matter what it is you do in life. When you choose you, they ain't gonna overlook you. And especially the ones that is truly for you. It don't matter about your culture, your religion, your sexual orientation, your disability, or your age. Respect is a two-way street. They don't look at you like competition. They fall from haters. The energy is different. Folks walking into your life to actually respect you, they acknowledge it. Hold on one second. Yes, you are worthy. For folks to treat you right, not to play with spoken and toxic way to make you feel you're supposed to be dysfunctional or becoming your worst enemy. When you're passing living your reality today, they will never understand how God should be favoring you. When you don't worship the devil, that energy is different. And you ain't doing it for likes and doing cloud chasing. Look what you overcame, neighbor. Hmm. Always be yourself. Always be yourself. And I say this respectfully. My content is not for everyone. It's not. What's the problem? What happened? Why are you watching me disturb your own goddamn peace? Allow. No, for real. Always be yourself. Never allow someone to make you feel like you gotta dim your light. Never allow someone to make you feel like growth ain't supposed to feel good. They can't understand their own mental health when it comes to their train of thought. So they gotta try to disturb your peace to discourage you. They gotta antagonize you, paint people that kick you down, and paint you out to be the villain in their story. But you continue to motivate. Understand it. Hold on one second. You was only in your own lane. I'm far from a copycat. I'm far from a copycat. I don't want to be like nobody else but me. Sorry, not sorry. But I'm not aging of respect. Always be yourself. Today's currently March 22nd, 2023. Always be yourself. And sometimes in life, it's not easy coming out your comfort zone. And I say that respectfully, and especially when you dealt with bullyism for so long from a child point of view going into your adulthood. And just feeling like you can't do something, even if you didn't deal with bullyism. You just felt like, how? How I come out this mindset of holding myself back? It's not easy. But when you have a passion for something and you feel like, you know what, I want better for myself, sometimes you just gotta take that risk. Sometimes the outcome may not be good. Sometimes the outcome may be the best life decision that you truly made for yourself. And I say that respectfully. And when I say under construction, it's okay to start all over. And I say that respectfully because in life, certain individuals had to start all over to understand their point of view when they started a business or when they started their self love journey or when they started whatever journey it is. Certain individuals wasn't supposed to be part of your life. You had to start all over when it came to your foundation all over again. Like, hold on 1 second. I done clean my energy out. Now it's time for me to think about me. Now it's time for me to believe in me more now than I ever did. I overflowed so many people cups when it came to me being loyal and genuine and honest and loving and respectful. Now I gotta pour that into me. That's starting all over too. You choosing you, not to overlook you. You was able to support everybody when it came to their little foundation, showing them nothing but support and love when it came to their business ideas or whatever the case may be. You showed people nothing but love and support when it came to their relationship. You showed nothing but love and support when it came to this and that and this and that. Don't forget about you. Because when you forget about you, you're gonna wind up losing you. You don't lose yourself in on your own words. Realize, hold on 1 second, which direction did I turn? And that's what happens when you find balance in life. When you're able to find balance, you're gonna be okay. But just don't hurt yourself with your words when it comes to your process as becoming your best self vision of yourself. And never allow someone to make you feel like you're supposed to live in fear when they say they want to fight you, jump you, all because you was being authentic and real. And they try to go up against you, they would speak up for yourself. Don't ever feel scared. And I say that respectfully. Always be yourself. Always be yourself. I'm about to wrap this video up. I actually appreciate the time to the genuine ones with no malicious intentions, and I say that respectfully. You have a safe remaining year, weekend, day, weekend. I said that already. Evening ahead of you. Have a good day. Stay out of trouble and do not give up on yourself. And that relationship is not working out. Stop hurting yourself with your own words. Love you. Choose you. Don't overlook you. I don't know who need to hear that, but you are worthy of someone actually valuing your time and day instead of having excuses why they can't show up for you. All they want to do is project pain. You're talking a little bit too much when you could be loving yourself to understand that. Hold on 1 second. I am worthy of change. My content is not for everybody. And true love is not based on someone having a hand problem. It's not true love. And if that's something that became the norm to you and it's hurting you, it's something that you need to do to reevaluate your train of thought today. And I say that respectfully because you have kids that love you and respect you. You have kids that's looking forward to you coming in that door every single day. You have kids that's waiting for you to provide a roof over their head every single day. They want you to be present. They want you to be able to say, you know what? I love my children. They want you to say that. So don't lose yourself because someone shortchanged you because they couldn't love you properly. I don't know who needs to hear that, but you matter and you're worthy. Do not give up on yourself. And I say that respectfully. And don't sit in a situation longer than you're supposed to, especially when someone can't even respect you. You overflowing their cups. Hold on 1 second. They just waiting for opportunity to mistreat you, let alone abuse you. Not only that, paint you out to be the villain of their story, or because they're trying to have a come up when it comes to your name. But God said not today. And true love is not based off of lust. True love is not based off a spell work in a toxic way. That is not love. It's not. Always be yourself. I'm Naya G. I love respect. My content is not for everyone. It's not. And that's okay. Justice for all the innocent people, and I say that respectfully. You matter, you're worthy. Don't give up on you because they overlooked you. Don't give up on you. They ain't choose you. They know how to respect you. They took your kindness so they just shortchange you. They even play with spoken in toxic way. Destiny swipe. They try to destiny swipe with you, energy harvest off your energy. Yeah, you deserve justice for that too. Yeah, you do. Yep, you do. If anybody destiny swipe with your energy or play with spell work in a toxic way, and it truly affected your life, like literally, Yeah, you deserve justice. And especially when they try to psych you out your conscience when it came to your free will. Because of the fact that there's jealousy and envy over you. That energy is different. It's one thing saying something to somebody, but when you start to pursue something and it took a whole group of people to go up against one person, yeah, that innocent person deserves justice. And I don't care if you disrespect me all day long. You could try to throw spill work at me all day long. I don't live in fear. Always be yourself. I'm not aging you love respect. Always be yourself. They said that you whack in your corner, you were nobody, but you didn't dim your light. Hold on one second, check out your confidence. Don't give up on yourself. Peace and respect your neighbor. Stop the violence. She mad at you worthy. I gotta go. I need a nap. No, it's the train that's over me. God damn it. Always be yourself. And I say that respectfully. Always be yourself. You can't be nobody else but you. Authentic and original, far from a copycat. They would never understand your flow when it comes to your love language. You didn't overlook you. They would never understand how you believe in your faith when God didn't reject you another day. You wasn't out here playing with spoken in a toxic way. They don't try to destiny swipe at your neighbor. Energy harvesting off innocent people that didn't live in your lingo. That energy is different. When it came to self-love, they would never understand why you overlook yourself and you only willing to better yourself when it came to your mental health. Regardless, to overlook you during your journey. I'm not itching all of a spike. I need something to drink. I gotta go. Thank you for your time. Have a good evening and have a safe weekend. Have a good day.